when I bought my first vehicle. At the time, I was 12 years old. It was just another day during the summer break. My parents managed a sale barn in Fergus, and every year they would have a yearly consignment sale, and it was the first year that they had one. I was young, so I didn't know much, but when I was looking around at all the stuff they had to sell the next day, I first recognized a baby blue 67 Dodge pickup. So later that day, I told my parents and brother about it, and they thought it would be a good old pickup. So the day of the sale, I was busy, but I told my mom to buy it and I would pay her back. So that was all fine and dandy. Then later that day, she called me up and said, "You're a new owner of a 67 Dodge." And I was kind of shocked because I told her only about $500 and I was way more, but she told me she got it for $250. So I was pretty excited, even though it would be 3 years before I could drive it myself. Time went by, and then I told my brother, and he was excited for me, and that night, me and him went down to pick it up and realized the clutch was out. But that didn't stop us from driving it home. No way, it was a blast because two brothers driving this old pickup home at night was one of my good memories. So once we got it back home, the next few days when we didn't have anything going on, we started to work on the pickup and see what needed to be done on it. It was pretty exciting for me because at the age of 12, how many people have their first vehicle? Not too many. But I also had to work hard for that money, so it was all worth it. Although after a while, my brother was kind of jealous of it because at the time, all he had was a Ford Ranger. And my Dodge, I just bought new tires for it and had pipes on it. It was also different. And as years went on, I did a little more here and there on it, and I've had many people ask if they could buy it from me, but I couldn't let it go. It's a good pickup, and I know my brother will take good care of it now that he bought it from me because he would like to restore it someday and make it all original again. I never wanted to sell it, but I've had a few other vehicles after that one. And the pickup I have now I wanted to buy, and at the time was $500 short for what I needed, so my brother bought it for me, and I was able to get the one I have now. So in a way it was kind of sad, but on the other hand it was worth it because it's still in the family, which is good. Because once he gets it done, if I want to drive it, he will let me, so that's just like me owning it. But he will be able to say it's his.